Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Brutal Mario. We're on part 25.
I'm taking on that boss again.
Yeah, it's a brand new day for us.
It's been a while.
It has been a while. I'm going to try and have a bit more energy because I was listening to the parts leading up to this and we were so flipping tired and we'd just done about I think we did 12 parts in a row or something stupid like that, so we're going to try and be a bit more insightful.
So this does have a feel of, oh my god, we're definitely at a near the end game boss type thing here. I mean, I wouldn't quite call this the final boss because it isn't, of course. Oh, actually, I'll keep that to myself. But it has that feeling about it with the music and everything. But we've all seen this before. The lightning and me dodging the 4 balls, which always come in that order. But you see how they appear, and then you have that little sort of warning noise?
Yeah.
I was doing this silently, so I had to kind of just know instinctively when that would be.
That's badass, Jack.
I'm pretty good.
You're pretty sexy.
Although this did take hours.
Really?
I think I did spend at least an hour doing this.
See hell.
And you'll see why. This is phase 1. Those lightning bolts, there's 5 of them every time, and you quickly run out of floor space, so you need to
Get your turn just right.
get your turn right, yeah. Otherwise you're knackered.
You see, this is the difference between you and me, Jack, is that you spent an hour on one boss, right? And the reason Turrican isn't finished is because if I get stuck for too long, I just go, well, fuck it, I can't be arsed.
Rage quit.
Yeah, I'd completely rage quit.
Let's talk about your rage quitting.
Okay, well, I wrote a proposal the other day for a show I want to do. And my friend, the guy I was proposing it to, wrote back with a series of... I basically said, oh, this is just a rough draft of the proposal. If there's any problems you can foresee, whatever, just message me back and I'll try and deal with it. And he wrote back...
Very professional.
And he wrote back, he said, look, I'm just being as picky as possible. I'm picking out every little thing that's a problem with it. And he had all these legitimate criticisms, and my first response on mine was, well, we just won't do it then.
The first sort of hint of resistance and you just buckle.
Yeah, that's... it has to be perfect straight away or it's not worth doing.
How do you ever do anything?
I don't, Jack. That's why I've recorded 2 Turrican videos and you've recorded 3 games.
3?
Well, I'm saying this is all but finished.
Yeah.
But on the topic of future projects, we'll want to do... Well, I want to do Bioshock, which I've been talking about for a while, but I'm going to get my mate who's very big on it, who's read the novel called Rapture.
Which one came out first, do you know?
Well, this was a book inspired by Bioshock.
Okay, sure.
I mean, the concept of Bioshock is based on that flipping son, my arch nemesis from my youth.
My arch nemesis in this, he's bloody irritating. Because not only does he drop the block you need, but he just craps on it with sunfire. For just the amount of time it needs to disappear.
He is a dick.
So this boss just throws everything, including the kitchen sink, at you. Getting that timing down alone took about 20 minutes.
But at least it's not timed.
It isn't. But
the fact you don't even get you know, you didn't. I mean, you get given the feathers at the start, I suppose, but you know, It's not like you've got a health bar like on other bosses.
Nope, it's not one of these RPG bosses. This is straight platforming, all the way.
But anyway, so I wanted to do Bioshock, and this is pretty cool. Sorry, I'm trying to keep on topic, but at the same time,
that's pretty awesome. So these sort of Saki things from Kirby are just randomly... And those ice balls hurt, by the way, just to let you know.
Of course they do. This is pretty epic.
The music's epic, the boss looks epic, it plays epically, it's a really good boss. And I don't know what this thing is from, but I've never seen it before, so seeing it, in my eyes, makes it seem like an original creation, even though I know it's probably not.
So I mean... If anyone's been playing along with this, I'm not sure if they have, but
kudos if you have.
Any advice at this? I mean, other than just watching how you do it and sort of trying to map that onto playing it yourself.
Well, for this bit's actually okay. I just would make it your priority to survive, because don't try and be brave and go for the first block you see. Go for a safe one.
Yeah.
This bit, you just gotta I mean, you're not going to get that first time because... Oh, hang on. You're not going to do it first time because you won't expect it and it'll craze you. And trying to guess which one is fireball and which one is a block a priori is possible, so just survive and take your shot when you can.
Yeah.
I know it's tempting to try and finish the level, but that'll happen to you.
That was heartbreaking. So anyway, I was talking about Bioshock.
You know what? I just thought I'd skip the rest of that boss and go straight here.
Power of editing.
There you go. You don't want to see that again. That took about 5 minutes or something.
Yeah. No, you do right, Jack. You do right.
So let's try it again.
So can you get on the other side of those lasers if you take the hit? Not that it'd be beneficial to.
You can, but you're in a bit of dead end zone there. You want to be in the middle of them. Oh, and did I mention this is a mid boss?
You didn't. That's ridiculous.
Did I mention that?
I haven't seen. You see, I haven't seen the videos recently of these. So.
Oh, and now I'm dead. How's that?
That's well, your soul's been snatched.
That's how I interpret it anyway. So now my soul's been snatched. Which
are you in control here?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
I was in control. So if I try and go back in there, he's like, you know what? I'm not having any of this. So I'm trapped in like some sort of hell, which I quite like about this level. It does really make me feel like I've been absolutely destroyed by fate.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, what do I do? Now, if you remember the last video, there were those bits of blue fire over here. Now that I'm dead, I can walk on them.
Oh, very good.
And the ghosts don't bother me or anything.
Because you're a ghost.
I'm a ghost.
Fantastic.
It's good.
I like the way I went, oh, of course ghosts can walk on blue fire. We know this to be true from science.
So, we have this little strange place. Any of those doors will just take you back to the other room.
Classic Mario maneuver there.
So, big question, of course, is what do we do about that? It's another one of these puzzle things.
Or puzzles, as they're known.
It's one of those Kirby games.
Oh, it's a Kirby game. It's a bit of a Clevel, this, isn't it? Or Plevel, I guess it would be.
A Plevel?
A puzzle level.
Ah, I see. So what's a puzzle cave level, Ben? The answer is a book level. Okay. So looking up there like you want to go inside will bring a door.
How long did it take you to work that out?
Longer than I want to admit. I think that's Lady Bow from Paper Mario.
I always said it Bow, but yeah. But I said David Bowie, so... there you go.
And I don't understand what happens here, but...
She eats him.
She eats him. Says something.
I ate him.
I ate him.
I can read Japanese, you see. That's useful.
But for some reason now I've got to fight her. I don't know why.
Maybe she's been possessed when she ate him.
That makes a lot of sense. She's been consumed by the evil that she's eaten.
How ironic. She's been consumed by the very thing that she consumed.
So,
and she gets bigger every time.
Yeah.
But that's her scream. I can't remember what it's called.
That's a sort of thing.
That's her attack that she does in Paper Mario to scare enemies off.
It is indeed.
Does she get her fan, or is it a fan that she has?
No, I don't know what this is.
It looks like a game cartridge to me.
But it comes down and gives you all kinds of nonsense.
What on earth is it?
This is getting near the end of. You can see like the sprites aren't completely working, so I think
some motion blur on all that.
Yeah, and if you look at her, that's what she looks like. That's not just this video. That's just weird spritiness.
But to be fair, the guy, what are they called?
Carol.
Carol's not claiming this to be the finished one.
No.
So fair play.
So like, don't take this as like sloppy workmanship. She hasn't finished, or he. I don't know. I want to call her she because it makes me happy.
So I'm going to finish talking about Bioshock now.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
It's alright. So my friend Josh, I promised him we'd do the LP with him. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to record that. And we were talking. So I was going to record a lot of stuff today. I haven't been able to for reasons I won't go into. But
nothing too serious, folks.
I lost a leg. It's not serious. It won't affect my game playing.
It's not a very serious leg.
Nah.
Those cracking little jokes.
Are you pulling my leg? So, so I hate myself. So the other games we're wanting to do is we're wanting to co-op Resident Evil 5.
Yay!
Because we decided our channel wasn't racist enough.
Yeah, we looked on our status on the channel and it said we're in good standing with the community, and we wanted to put a stop to that.
Yeah.
And we thought, what better way than to play Resident Evil 5? Oh, for God's sake, that was a bit of a dick moving, that boss.
And you can only hit it when she's not covering her face in classic Boo style.
That's the way. So, and then the level just ends there. Nothing happens.
Oh, got a couple of extra lives now. I think someone game overed off screen.
A little bit, maybe.
A little bit. Oh, this is some classic Bowser music.
This is Bowser's Castle. Now, just to sort of disappoint everyone early, like, this is the last... Not the last level. I mean, there's still some Star Road levels I've not done. But apart from those... Actually, do you know those orbs I was collecting?
Yes.
Now, do you know this is a new version?
Yes.
I've lost all my old progress.
Oh, that's where you place them.
That's right. And do you know what happens?
No.
The Eternal Dragon from Dragon Ball Z turns up and grants you one of 4 wishes.
What are the wishes?
Can't remember what they all are, but one of them will take you... This is quite a long level, so it'll make you skip it all.
Okay.
I think the other one gives you, like, invincibility or something. But you know what I mean? It's like the 4 sort of very useful wishes that make this level a lot easier. You remember this from Quick Man? Mega Man stage? Any of those white things as instant kill?
Of course. If it's from a Mega Man game, just assume that's the case.
So this room's dark. And is lit up by tonberries.
Ah, from Final Fantasy.
Yes. Now, they're a bit like... There's some fireflies in Metroid that dimly light the room, but are also hazards. But if you kill them, you
the
lose...
light goes down.
Yeah.
Right.
So, I want to kill them, but
I've only played properly Final Fantasy X, as
Okay.
I'm sure we've mentioned in these videos before. Like, and in Final Fantasy X, Tonberries, their main thing is they attack, they take a step forward every turn, and I have to think they've taken 4 steps forward, they unleash a mega powerful attack.
Yeah.
But the reason they're hard to kill is because, God, this is insane, is because they have a move called Karma, which is whenever you attack them, they counter for possibly the same amount of damage, possibly more. I think it's dependent on stats. But
I think it's different in every game, but in some games it's 9/10 of your health, total health. In some cases, it's a function of how many enemies you've killed in your entire save.
oh yeah, I think I remember hearing about that.
Or like, I think in like there's some attacks which.
And that's why it's called Karma.
Yeah.
Because... So is that a common feature of Tonberries in Final Fantasy games?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not just Final Fantasy X.
No, they're always pretty badass. They always have like that kind of attack. A lot of instant kill moves they have, and there's that kind of scary thing where like they edge towards you.
Yeah.
Like sort of, they're very slow. They look very small and clumsy, but like they harbour evil and death. So if I kill them all, the lights go off, and hey, it's an arrow.
Press down then.
Just showing off. Now these are cool. These are the thieves from Yoshi's Island. They steal lives from you.
Oh wow, that's so morbid.
It's kind of like a Battletoads level where Space Invaders come and steal chunks of your life from the screen. That's how I like to think of it.
Yeah, those thieves also appear in Paper Mario games, but then what doesn't appear in Paper Mario games?
So,
Do you want the little... That's nice.
Now, you can't ever be killed by those. It's not like it's a crushing hazard, but you don't know...
They're set, so once you get a certain closeness to them, they dick on you.
So it's like a sort of like a mirror maze.
Oh, so you have to go up and then...
And then get hit by that stupid thing.
What's that from? Is that from Yoshi's Island?
Yeah, it is. I don't know what they're called, but I'll just call them Jonathan.
You get hit by a Jonathan.
We all do in life.
Good manipulation and level mechanics to get the enemy out of your way there. Don't know why you're going back though.
I think I need to finish this section. I don't know, maybe I
Let's
don't.
go middle. Sorry. I've been watching too many LPs recently where I've worked out the puzzle before the person playing the game and it annoys me.
So there's that.
Won't name any names. So we're wanting to do Resident Evil 5, but probably the next thing I'm going to record, and probably the next thing I'm going to do is going to be Bastion.
Yay!
Which I kind of feel bad about LPing simply because arguably the main appeal of the whole game is the narration, and we're just going to be talking over that. But if you want to listen to the narration, I'll give you the gist of it because I'm clever.
Yeah.
And you can buy the game; it's very good. I can talk in that sort of cool American. That's hilarious. That looks like the sort of thing I'd draw.
Whilst trying to draw what?
If you asked me to do a self-portrait, that's probably what I'd come up with.
So, I just want to remind you that this is all one level. And I'm not... It's not a finished level, I think it stops after a while. But I'm telling you, there's quite a bit left of this level to go.
Now, the more observant viewers will probably have noticed this video is over 15 minutes, and the less observant viewers will probably have noticed it now. So we can now do videos over 15 minutes, or we think we can. This is our test video for that. But that's pretty exciting.
Assuming that you're watching this, we can.
Means we could, if and when we LP Deadly Premonition, we could get it down to less than 1,000 parts.
Which is very useful because, well, who wants to watch 50 minutes at a time of any game with a significant campaign amount?
Like, I know some people say, oh, they can't be bothered to upload those sorts of videos, but I think great. I don't have to keep clicking and watching adverts.
Yeah,
it's really
like you can pause things. You know what I mean? You don't have to watch friggin' Joe Pasquale advertised nuts.
Now this is Yoshi's Island boss. What world is it from? Because I remember you have to bounce the egg off the thing and hit those little bits underneath. Is that correct?
I can't remember. I've not played that game in ages.
I distinctly remember that bit. And then also it appears, a variation of this boss appears as the boss of World 5 in Paper Mario.
No, that's what I always think of when I see a droopy, giant, super piranha plant thing. So basically it's got three main forms of attack. It can use its vines from below, it can fire a salvo of invincible piranha plants, or it can ram you. And if it rams you hard enough, you can stamp on its head.
Were you laughing at the phrase rams you hard enough?
I was, yeah, I'm sorry. See, I'm trying to make things more sort of offensive, because I'm sick of our good standing in the community. Damn moon.
Is that your way of trying to ruin our good standing in the community by slagging off the moon?
I'm sure a lot of people like the moon.
Lycanthropes out there, like, no!
No!
Although, to be fair, if you're a lycanthrope, you probably don't like the moon, so... We love the moon.
We love the moon, and all its properties that it has on life on the planet.
I probably shouldn't say this, but I was reading through the things you can do to violate your good standing, and YouTube probably don't like it if you read them out on a video, so I won't do, but... some of them were very, very funny. I'll show you them afterwards. If you get I'm not going to say them explicitly, but if you get the chance, look them
up
because they're funny.
And if you do actually create an account for the sole purpose of doing that, please subscribe, because a lot of people don't subscribe because they don't actually have their own account. So here's your chance. There's a tantalizer.
Very little time to make one.
Honestly, it's the
surprisingly
quickest thing in the
useful.
world. Very good. So this moon, as you can probably tell, has a happy side and an angry side. And the happy side actually helps you.
Now, I don't think there's enough Mario enemies that sort of manifest in such a way as to represent bipolar disorder, Jack.
Well, when I saw this, I thought of Dynamite Heady. Have you played that before?
What? It sounds like a drinking game, possibly some sort of foreplay.
All those things are true, but it's actually a...
What a bit of Dynamite Eddie!
It's a very good platform game for the Sega Mega Drive or Sega Genesis, depending on how you...
Oh, we always do that, don't we?
Yeah.
Like, well, it depends on you, if you're off or not. Can you jump on this guy to hurt him?
You can't jump on him to hurt him, but you can jump on him...
And bounce off?
Yeah, just sort of avoid him a bit.
Sorry, go on.
And there's a boss called Happy Angry or something, and there's switches in the level which turn the whole level upside down and back again. And if he's happy, he'll be annoying. He'll just fire projectiles which are hard to avoid. But if he's angry, he'll come towards you and crush you. But you have to sort of gauge the level right to beat it. It's good.
That does sound like a good game mechanic.
But that's just one level as well. Every level is really original.
Did Mario just fly off?
Yeah, now
He's gone to a cookie.
this is very much like Yoshi's Island, sort of the. I can't remember. There's a raven. I think it's called Raphael.
Oh yeah. I think he's called Raphael. I think you're right.
Yeah, I think he's got. I was going to call him Ronald, but only because it sounds like Ronald Reagan.
Now,
I don't know what this is meant to be. It's some sort of Cooper Moon thing.
I was going to ask, is it meant? Presumably, it's not meant to be a horrible, garbled mess of pixels.
No, this is what like. Well, I'm assuming Lunar Magic, but this is what happens in a ROM hack when it's not completely working properly. Like that's what sprites look like.
We've all seen it before. When a mummy sprite and a daddy sprite love each other very much.
So,
They don't do that. Oh, I did briefly for a moment there want to call that sprite wank or sprank. That's what you get if you don't breed your sprites properly. What am I talking about?
You're an idiot.
I am. You're right. And you're.
This level just persists now.
Everyone loves ice platforming. That's a given.
It's not too bad. There's a hidden thief there. Did you see him?
What? No.
He's just hidden behind some scenery. He's about to steal a life from me.
Is that?
Kid.
Oh, it's a thwomp that acts like a thwimp. I thought it was a diagonal thwomp, which I'd love to see. That's a big old thwomp.
Well, if you've got a big old thwimp, you need an even bigger old thwomp to be a thwomp. Otherwise, a thwimp will just be a thwimp or a thwompy, thwimpy, thwimbum.
I think a lot of people were thinking those exact words, Jack. So, what have we been up to in terms of gaming in the last? Because we haven't recorded a video in several weeks. Because it's all entirely my fault. Let's be honest. I've been away for a few weeks.
Yeah, but we had a backlog, so we didn't need to.
That's true. So you've played through all of Oblivion in basically that time. That's basically all you've done.
Yep. My Argonian thief character known as Smurgly Burgly.
Now, this is something I want to ask anyone who's watching, and if anyone likes to comment, this would be a question I'd like opinions on. Is like, how do people feel about when people LP those sort of huge sandbox games? Because
it's something we would probably consider doing if you thought people would be up for it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's.
Because for me personally, it would give me another excuse to play like a new file and like play a character that I haven't played already.
I mean, my concern, like my hesitance, comes from. I think because people look at those games and go, oh, well, you can play it any way you like, it's a unique game, they think that automatically means any LP of it will be interesting. So there's a lot of LPs of those sort of, like, Oblivion and Fallout and other sandbox games like that, where you make your own character. So that's where my reluctance comes from. And also, it's sort of how much do you show? Because with a linear game like this, you go, right, show every level, boom, Bob's your uncle. Whereas those sorts of games, it's like, do you play through the main story? Do you just show your favourite bits? I don't know.
It's a tough one to call. Like, I've still not come up with an ideal solution in my head. It's something that we should discuss with you, our wonderful, adoring viewers. All 50,000 of you.
I would so want to put an annotation in where it said, like, I don't know, I like the idea that we at some point will have 50,000 viewers, and that sentence loses all irony. Test. Down there.
So that's as much of that level as I'm going to get for now. But I think there was more to this. Yeah. Now, I didn't go in.
We're going to see what happens when. Oh.
So there's a Bowser fight in here.
A Bowser fight?
Well, you'll see. But
I think I see how you kill Bowser here.
There's literally nothing. Like, it's just the classic fight. Anyone who's played Super Mario Bros. 3 will recognise this fight. And I think I do an alright job of it. I mean, maybe it's because I was playing this on the original NES when I first played it, and I got here, and I just got through all the Dark World and everything. I was like, oh my god, I'm like running low in lives and all this stuff. But this boss always seemed a lot harder as a kid.
Yeah.
Maybe it was the inertia.
Favourite Bowser fight, Jack?
Oh, don't put him in the spot, I don't know.
And you get to rescue Wendy. What the shit was that?
They're all fusing together.
Oh, of course they are. It's like the end of Scott Pilgrim. Did you do that?
Yeah, and it's annoying because I can't move.
Just watch your only lifeline disappear in front of your face. They turn into...
Now, if
okay,
you notice,
this is definitely
they're all
what... Oh my god, they are as well. That's amazing.
Now, in this build, and I can't find a version where that works, but I've seen people who've actually got the full thing, and that's like a full RPG-ish kind of boss.
That's amazing.
In that you level up what techniques you can use as you fight it.
Oh my god,
But
we need to see that. So, hopefully the next video will feature that.
It won't.
What?
It won't feature it.
How do you know?
Because I've made it.
Alright, okay. What's the next video feature?
Some good things. Star Road levels.
Excellent, so we'll see you for the Star Road levels in the next part.
Bye.